Let's be honest, buying a home can feel like an emotional roller coaster. One minute you're excited, the next you're overwhelmed with paperwork, money talk, and just way too many opinions. If you've ever thought, how do people do this without losing their minds? You're not alone. I'm Emmy Sosa, a South Florida realtor who's walked alongside tons of family through this process. And today I'm sharing some stress-free tips to help you breathe a little easier on your journey to homeownership. So what's the one thing you should do before you start looking at houses? Honestly, it's not just one thing. I wish it was. Here's the deal. You'll want to check your credit, make sure it's at least 680, have around $30,000 to $40,000 saved, and be making around $100,000 annually, assuming you have minimum debt. One of the biggest questions I hear is, should I talk to a lender or a realtor first? And truthfully, it just depends on who you already know and trust. If you've got a lender you feel good about, go there first. If you know a solid realtor, they can connect you with a solid lender, especially if you're self-employed, because not every lender works well with that. The key is don't skip this prep step. It will save you time, stress, and headache later. This one's major. Please don't buy a car or apply for a store credit card right before closing on a home. I've literally had someone get excited and apply for a city furniture card days before closing. Even if you don't buy a single thing, that credit inquiry can mess with your approval. It changes your debt to income ratio, and in some cases, it can cost you the house. Just freeze all the credit activity once you're in the process. No new cars, no big purchases, no financing. Trust me on that one. You don't need to be a real estate expert. That's not your job. But you do want to work with people who take the time to explain things, answer your questions, and keep you in the loop. Whether it's your realtor, your lender, or your inspector, make sure they're communicators. You should never feel like you're in the dark. Let me tell you, even the most prepared buyers feel overwhelmed sometimes. That's totally normal. What helps? Reminding yourself why you're doing this. More space for the kids, better schools, building something that lasts. That's your why. And when things get noisy, come back to that. Let me keep it real. There's no such thing as a totally stress-free home buying process. Even my most qualified clients hit bumps. I had a buyer, a veteran, amazing credit, pre-approved, ready to go. Him and his wife were expecting a baby the week after closing, so timing was tight. We found the home, went under contract, got everything lined up, and then termites and a double tap electrical panel. I over-communicated with my buyer the next steps and what can happen. Thankfully, the seller was cooperating, so the seller had to tent the home so that it would be clear from termites, and the seller did have to fix the electrical panel so that there's no more double tap. That way we have a clear 4-point inspection and the home can get insured and we can be cleared to close right in time before the baby arrived. Stuff happens, but when you've got the right people and you stay focused, it all works out. Here are a few things that make the process a little harder and sometimes even derail it. Sometimes the buyers say, I'm just looking for fun, with no plan in place. If you're not ready financially, that's okay. But window shopping with no pre-approval can lead to heartbreak, being rude or dismissive early on. To me, respect goes both ways, and it's a team effort. Avoiding the tough conversations about money or credit, it does not equal transparency and it does not make it a smooth process. Buying a home isn't just a transaction. It's about your family, your future, your foundation. It's okay if it's messy or emotional sometimes. You're making a big move, literally and financially. But with the right mindset, some prep, and people you can trust, you can get through it without losing your mind. If this video helped you feel a little bit more confident or calm about buying a home, do me a favor. Hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with someone you love who might be starting this journey.